Chef Michael Van Elsen and restaurateur Ganesh are here to challenge our biggest spenders.
They're not even looking at the prices.
I was 100 off.
Do we have 100 to be 100 off?
Transforming kitchens.
We're not allowed anything.
Seaweed salad. Who are they trying to kid?
And boosting nutrition.
Looks really healthy, green.
I don't like the taste.
All to save our hard-earned cash.
It's so cheap.
This is amazing. I'm so pleased with myself.
We get revealing expert help.
55% of that sauce is sugar.
And even let you guys in on the act.
I love it.
It's time we all learned to eat well for less.
Delicious.
Thank you.
This group of flatties are as thick as thieves, but are robbing themselves of extra cash with pricey treats and individual meals.
We're actually ridiculous.
It's like no parents, let's have some fun.
Can Mike and Ganesh's recipes keep the whole flat fed and impress their mums?
What do you guys think of it?
I am so impressed.
This week we're in central Auckland with a trio of first-time flatters.
We're the Flatties!
There's 21-year-old Ben, who's studying and working part-time in PR, Gabby, who's 19 and works in hospitality, and Emerson, 20, who is training to be a nurse.
That was just like not okay. It's all of our first times away from home.
Don't have mummy to do stuff for us anymore.
Now that I'm gone, though, I definitely wouldn't go home.
Yeah. Does anyone want a cheeky McDonald's?
They're making the most of their freedom, living large with Uber Eats and takeaway trips.
I definitely feel like if we're walking through the flat and me or Emerson are going to get like KFC or McDonald's, Gabby's always popping her head out.
I put my slippers on, I'm like, let's go!
You really know your way around that menu.
They're good at egging each other on, but not so good at managing their money.
We quite often will like splash out on different things and then we're all seriously poor and we're like not eating like anything or half as good and we're really scraping through the bottom of the pantry and then it'll be like payday comes in. The cycle just restarts.
Sweet chili Billy time!
Along with spending well beyond their means, they're also a little out of their depth when it comes to cooking.
I haven't really seen Gabby in the kitchen.
I just go in and see her cooking a little portion for herself.
Yeah. She makes a good popcorn.
I do.
Ben is the king of chicken. Anything chicken, like bacon wrapped in chicken, pasta baked chicken, chicken.
Oh, you would have steak and veg again.
You would have pasta again.
Emerson loves anything she can take out the freezer and put in a pan and it'll be done in 10 minutes.
Efficient.
What's not so efficient is that these three cook all their meals separately, which means separate shelves in the pantry, and come dinner time, it's a game of musical chairs in the kitchen.
I've always thought we should cook together. It's just kind of everyone else's schedules have clashed, and then we got used to cooking separately, so we never really brought up the idea.
Joining forces to cook affordable meals would be ideal, as all three flatties are keen to head out on their OE.
I really want to go to Italy.
I definitely want to look at moving to LA, so that would be my biggest savings goal.
There's work to be done, so let's start at the supermarket. Emerson picked up her shopping last night, so it's Ben and Gabby hitting the supermarket today. And Mike and Ganesh have also arrived to keep a watchful eye on their weekly shop.
What are you getting first?
The strawberries.
All right, who do we have here?
Ooh, look at that. They've got a trolley each. Is this a separate shop?
I need to get zucchini and stuff, my pasta. Oh, I need
on this side?
mesclun herb.
I mean, I'm glad they're getting fruit and veg, but I feel like they don't even care what it costs.
That looks like a really, really small and expensive piece of salmon.
Oh, should we get mint treats?
I've already got some.
Oh, okay.
And I want to get corn chips.
And salsa.
And salsa.
Right, look at that, chips and salsa, that's a party time.
Chocolate aisle.
Oh, loves the mint chalk.
Are you going to get anything?
It's funny, they're almost like egging each other on.
Exactly, it's like no parents, let's have some fun.
Oh, Kit
I
Kats.
don't need it.
Okay, we literally
You need
have
oil.
oil at home.
Yeah, we
I've been
need
cooking
oil.
with butter. That's disgusting.
They're not even looking at the prices.
We need butter at the flat.
Do you want to grab it? Because I bought it last time.
You got it last time.
Yeah, thank you.
So they've got that pack of butter for the flat to share.
So they're sharing some things.
Are we
Right.
done?
Yeah, I'm done. Except my trolley's like triple yours.
That's because I eat at work. And I don't eat as much as you do.
You know, all in all, if you look at the shop, it's actually quite a deluxe shop.
Exactly. Let's go break this up.
Time to crash this supermarket party.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hey!
Hello.
You guys.
What do you reckon, Ganesh? Does that look like a typical Flatties item?
100%.
Always.
But hey, then we also have
The flash stuff. Come on, let's go to the till, figure out how much this is.
Rogie.
Gabby's groceries are the first to go under the microscope.
Is this for a week?
Yeah, this is a lot of food.
What do you use this for?
Steak.
Wow.
Right.
Do you know that this stuff...
Holy moly!
I know. This stuff is for like salads, because that's $14 right here.
Yeah.
$14.
$14 to cook with. Just saying.
That is some amazing packaging, isn't it? That is 100 grams in there. Let's see how
Is
much
that it?
100 grams is.
$14.
Boom!
That's $14
Yeah.
for Royals.
I get that every week.
Don't do it.
Snacks.
Fantastic.
Snacks. The whole flat loves a Kit Kat.
Do you buy for the whole flat?
Just like little treats here and there.
That's it. All done.
That was fast.
Done.
One shop down, time to see what's hiding in Ben's trolley.
Okay, bring it on, Ben.
Ben, is this your 1 week shop?
Yes.
You are a growing boy.
Oh, ancient grains. Let's see how much those
Look at the-
ancient
I mean-
grains cost.
Look at the scenery.
Oh, no.
Yep, you're paying for the scenery. $9.50.
How many patties?
4.
Four.
Patties.
Yeah, but they're nice and I like them, so
Yes, and they cost a ton of money. Do you like that?
I try not to think about it.
Oh, look at these. What are these?
They're like our favourite snack.
Lovely. So we've got some strawberries. So what about seasonal availability? Do we think about that?
No, whatever. It's just we walk in. If they're at the front, we'll grab them.
So, Ting, how much do you reckon you spent in total between the two of you?
About $300
around
maybe.
300 combined.
300 combined?
Well, you're actually quite close. You spent $288.
Oh, that's less.
Yeah.
So of that number, Gabby, yours was 129, and Ben, yours was about 160.
I mean, that makes me feel better considering I was only like $40 more and I got like twice the amount of food as you.
And that figure excludes a flatmate that's gone and done shopping as well, correct?
Yeah.
Holy moly, let's go home and sort this out.
Yeah, let's do
Go
that.
on.
Come on.
I think it feels like we are spending a lot because I remember my mum when she would shop before, it was always around 200. And this is like 280 for two of us.
With the shop done and dusted, time to check out what's already at home. Mike and Ganesh are bravely about to enter the most intrepid of zones, the flat fridge.
Wow. Okay, what do we have here?
There's some danger, that's what we have here. They haven't even bothered to take the fork out.
Flatties. Look at this.
I've never seen one that
Oh my
small.
goodness.
These are $3 each.
Oh, that's $12 right there. Oh, what?
Hello. Hello, I have a carrot.
That's very funny.
That's an old carrot.
I don't want you to sniff it. You know why? Because we're friends.
You know what? I think this is the fridge where food goes to die. Here we go. There's
Here we go.
no handle on this side.
Wow. Hang on a second. Look at this. Peanut butter. Peanut butter. Look
Yeah.
at this one, yeah. They're not even talking to each other.
And they're doubling up on everything.
Yeah.
Look at this. Expensive.
Expensive taste.
Deluxe.
Deluxe. Yeah.
One flat, 3 shops, and no plan means there's a whole lot to talk about. So let's take a good look at all this food.
What is interesting to me on this table is it looks like you guys have just gone to the supermarket to have some fun. And let's just spend some money. Would that be, you're nodding?
We love spending money if we have it.
You're shopping individually. And because you're shopping individually, there's so much wastage going on because you've got so many avocados and so many double ups, it all goes into the fridge and it almost gets forgotten about. It doesn't get eaten.
You will save so much money if you just spoke to each other a little bit about what you were going to do that week. And it can still be fun. You just got to do it together.
Okay, so this add up part, which you know I
Ooh,
love,
This is good.
it's a little bit different because you've got 3 individual shops. So I'll list them off. Emerson, this part here, 170. Gab, this little part here, even though it's little, it's still $129. Ben, this large part over here, I don't know how you've done it, but you've come in under Emerson at 160. So combined total for the entire table is $459.
Wow.
But it does get worse, I'm afraid, because this in my hand are your takeaway receipts. And they total to $365 a week.
Breaking the bank there.
So that brings your total spend for your shop and also for your takeaways and your work lunches to a whopping $824 a week.
What do you think about that?
That sounds ridiculous.
That's nearly our house rent.
Yeah, that kind of hurts.
Yeah.
And guess what? A group of your age, size, and location to meet all your dietary requirements spends a minimum of only $191 a week.
We're actually ridiculous.
That is a whopping difference.
Just a little bit.
That's a total of $42,848 a year.
Ooh, buddy.
That's a lot of money.
That is just spent on food.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, imagine if you could cut a third of that. What would that mean to you?
You could move overseas with that.
Buy a car.
Could pay off our uni loans.
So coming together as a family seems like a pretty good idea right now.
Yeah.
You know what this is called?
What is it?
This is called Eat Well for Less Together. This table will change.
I think I'm just straight shocked.
43K is a lot of money. I didn't even know that I had that much to spend in the first place.
I don't think I earn that much.
I would never have put 2 and 2 together that we would spend even close to that on food.
They're young, they've got a new flat, they're having fun together. But if they want to make this work, they've got to cook together because that's the only way they're going to save money.
I feel that they're living way outside their means. You know, they've got no plan and no budget. And also, I think if we give them some good habits now, that will take them through for the rest of their life.
Yeah, but will they commit?
The Eat Well for Less team have crashed the party and taken over the kitchen. The individual pantry shelves are a thing of the past, with one shared shelf for all, and the pricey items and unhealthy snacks are now out of bounds. The fridge has also had a clear out with plenty of fresh ingredients now filling the shelves. And yes, we tossed out those ancient avocados while we were at it. With Emerson busy on a nursing placement, Ben and Gabby get the first peek at their new look fridge.
Exciting.
You ready?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, so much is taped off.
No orange juice.
I see my Red Bull's gone.
Miso. Interesting.
Yeah.
Wonder what that's for.
Want to look at the salmon? It looks different.
Definitely looks the same, just without all the packaging.
No, it's like more orange. I'm scared. I don't think our fridge has seen this much like fresh vegetables in a while.
Should we see what's in the pantry?
Let's go. Okay.
No avocado. My poor toast.
Dried mango. Oh, Emerson likes that. Egg noodles. Got some nori. Looks like we'll be making a lot of Asian things this week.
We're really gonna have to get used to sharing.
Yeah.
All right.
I think we're gonna be all right.
Change can be hard, so Ganesh is bringing in a bit of familiarity, starting with the student-y staple ramen, but with an Eat Well for Less twist.
I've never made ramen before, only 2-minute noodles.
The 2-minute noodle version, it's not that good for you. Do you know what I mean?
I don't think one bit good.
First up, chop pork belly into chunks and mix through garlic powder and soy sauce to marinate.
Now, every time you put soy and garlic together, what is that?
Heaven.
That's correct. So that is basically such a simple combination for anything.
Next, pre-cook the noodles in boiling water. Drain and rinse with cold water to stop them cooking. Cook the pork pieces in a hot pan.
How good does that sound?
That sounds good.
Once they've browned, deglaze the pan with a little rice wine vinegar so you don't leave all that extra flavour on the bottom of the pan.
Okay, this is the best part. This is the stock.
Oh, goody.
For the stock mix, it's miso paste along with some extra punchy flavours.
So ginger, garlic, soy, sesame.
Smelly breath.
Yes, it is smelly breath. But you know what? If we all had smelly breath together, no one would care.
Yeah, exactly.
Combine the sesame, soy, ginger and garlic in a bowl along with rice wine vinegar and kimchi, and then add to a pot of boiling water on the stove along with some chopped spring onions.
So how simple was that, right?
Yeah, so simple.
Once the stock is reduced to intensify the flavours, pour over the pre-cooked noodles. With some tasty extras on the side, you're good to go.
You got flatmates, they come and go as they please. All you have to do is have that ready, leave it, that's done, leave it, put the stock back in the pot or leave the stock in the pot and have the noodles cold in the fridge. All they have to do is assemble.
Easy.
All right?
Yeah.
Shall we call them in?
Okay.
Call them.
Mike and Ben, you ready?
Am I a flatty now?
Yes,
You are.
I'm a flatty.
You're the fourth
Look,
lady.
Flatty, look what we have.
This smells delicious.
You know what's so cool about this? These only cost $4 per person.
Wow.
Wow.
For all of this.
Now, when you go out and have something like this, it's between $16 to $18. So, let's try it. That's what's important.
To accompany, serve with soft-boiled eggs, seaweed, bean sprouts, spring onions and the pork.
Looks the part, Ganesh.
It looks the part, and that's half the battle, right?
Yeah.
I think it just has so much flavour in it, and I'm just so thankful to Gabriella that she has cooked this all for us.
Never been nicer, Ben.
I'm definitely letting you cook this for me again.
Looks like Gabby's sorted for her next dinner duty. But to get the food swaps underway, we're starting with her breakfast fave, smoked salmon with aioli.
It smells really like garlicky.
But the real test for Gabby will be her salmon.
It seems kind of like a lot more thicker and more orange. The aioli definitely tastes different. It'll be so embarrassing if it's the same one though.
If Gabby can get used to a slightly different taste, this supermarket-owned aioli is a healthier option than her usual.
I don't mind the salmon. I just want to see what the packaging's like because I'm all about the convenience of my normal salmon.
Do you not think that keeping it in a container like that is just as convenient?
I just don't want to.
It's about the effort.
It's well worth the effort as salmon is a big-ticket item that Gabby buys in every shop. So this more affordable option will see the savings stack up fast. Gabby's condiment of choice is aioli, but you'd be hard-pressed to find a Kiwi fridge without a bottle of classic tea sauce. So we've come to City Kickboxing in Auckland to find out who's the heavyweight amongst tomato sauces. Our testers enjoy a bit of tomato sauce in the traditional way.
To buy some fish and chips, I would have sauce with that. Yeah, it's only right.
And the not-so-traditional.
I eat tomato sauce on everything, even spaghetti. I just pile the sauce on top of the spaghetti. I love it. Yeah.
Entering the ring today is the classic and most expensive Flatties sauce. Tuimato sauce is also on the fight card, along with Greg's rich red tomato sauce, an option from Dalmain, and a supermarket-owned, our most affordable option. It's round one, so let's get testing. And no double dipping, guys.
Let's go.
First up is the supermarket-owned brand.
Texture looks pretty good.
Definitely smells like tomato sauce.
That's a classic Watty, right?
Yeah, it sounds like
To me, this is quite a nostalgic taste because it takes me back to my childhood. I haven't really tasted Watties in a while because the bank statement doesn't really allow me to do that.
For me, it's like it's a bit too light to be Watty. So like it looks like it needs to be a bit
You
darker
don't think
for me.
it's Watty?
I don't think it's
That's
Watty.
a spanner in the works.
Yeah, I don't know. It just
One for-
doesn't say Watties to me.
One again.
It's not Watties. Looks like our cheapest option is hitting above its weight. Can the Tuimato come back with a counterpunch?
What I like about this is
Humble.
probably because there's heaps of sugar in it. I bet the sugar content is through the roof in that. and I
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It's like real sweet.
That kind of reminds me of like a tomato chutney.
Yeah.
There it is. This is what we might have to remove it from the race. Actually, it's more of a chutney. We'll just stick to the sauces.
Next to enter the fisticuffs is Greg's.
Watties.
It
actually does have a bit of a vinegar twang to it.
Yeah, it is real tangy, right?
I've got a sweet tooth, so this one doesn't really do much to me. The tanginess kind of overpowers the sweetness.
Yeah. You got a favorite
I think it's my favourite so far.
Could be a contender, but what about Watties? Will they recognise the classic?
Next.
Too tangy for my liking.
I think
I'm a
it
big
tastes
sugar
cheap.
fan.
Kind of like how you fight.
I love it. A little bit tangy, not too sweet.
Yeah, I'd put that at a kid's party,
My
but I
kids
wouldn't
wouldn't
have
know.
it for myself.
And the final challenger in our taste test is Dalmain.
Those
Just have a little
herbs. When it's sauce, tomato sauce, I'm just thinking tomato sauce and sugar and some, not the other extra bits.
Yeah. Hints of basil in there.
It's like homemade or
I
something.
feel like this tomato sauce is cheating, you know? You're just starting way ahead. He's already got more
That's my
ingredients.
favorite so far.
This has an unfair advantage. I have changed my favorite to this one now.
Oh wow, so 2 in
It's so
favour for
upper
the
class.
It's the
bougie.
complexity of the flavors. It's like a symphony for your mouth.
So which of our tomato sauces was an absolute knockout? Dalmain was the prize fighter in our test, with the supermarket own brand taking out second place. And looks like the classic tea sauce, Watties, has been delivered a sucker punch, coming in last. This week, it's champagne taste on a beer budget, with a group of flatties living beyond their means and spending large on luxury items. Mike and Ganesh are teaching them how to plan, shop and save by eating as a group. The secret to eating well for less is eating the best you can within your budget. Options like free range and organic are a widely available option, so Ganesh is in the Hawke's Bay to check out a farmer who's passionate about organic growing.
Tell me about organics. What does organics mean?
Organics means growing naturally, without synthetic fertilizers, synthetic agrochemicals, and growing with life. And look here in the orchard. There's bees and buzzing and insects, and it's alive.
You can hear everything. It's like they're all working to make these apples more delicious.
Yeah, it's the natural way to grow fruit and produce. We're working in harmony with nature. We're working with the biological systems to create something that's really pure, clean, and healthy for consumers.
How long have you been supplying Countdown with beautiful organic produce?
We've been supplying them for 40 years now with a whole range of products: squash, onions, apples, and now organic free-range chickens with my boys, Ben and George.
So you've been here for 40 years. How are you going to make sure you're here for another 40?
Well, I want the production to last more than 40 years. I want the production to last 1,000 years and more. And that's about sustainability. And it means looking after the soil, looking after precious resources such as water. For example, with the chickens, we feed the chicken organic maize along with grass and apples that fall on the ground. So that's the whole circle of life. And these chickens are the happiest chickens in the world.
I've got to see some of these happy chickens. It's amazing how relaxed and happy they look. Is this organics?
Yeah, absolutely. This is truly organic free-range chickens.
And what is the difference between organic and free-range?
Firstly, there's so much more room. You can see them roaming around. And secondly, it takes more than twice as long to grow the chickens, so the taste is just so much better. We feed them just organic food. And of course, there's no nasties or antibiotics in their diet.
So everything's natural, fruit drops from the trees, the chickens stroll up when they feel like it.
They're leading a truly happy life. So the Countdown customer can be assured they get absolute quality when they buy Bostock Brothers free-range organic chickens.
5-star chicken hotel. Where do I check in?
Anywhere, anytime.
Back at the flat, it may not be 5-star luxury, but they're still in holiday mode because it's
Salsa time!
Ooh, they better not have changed our salsa.
I'll know.
I'm kind of scared.
I'm pretty sure we'll know. Cracker open.
It's my favourite time of the day.
the flatties love their salsa. So let's see if this supermarket own brand swap still does the trick.
Yep, that's different.
Yeah, it's different.
Like
very
it.
different.
Yeah, it is different. It's more like tomato-y.
Still yummy.
I'll still eat it.
I don't think I like it as much as the usual one. But if we're saving money, I could be convinced.
I can confirm, Emerson, that it's a saving of $1.10 a jar, and with the amount of parties you guys have, imagine the savings. With Emerson in the swing of things, let's try swapping out her favourite fruit snack, dried mango.
Do you like it? It's good, eh?
Dried mango all kind of tastes the same to me.
I don't really have it that much, but I might be dipping into yours soon.
Yeah, I always get it, but I don't really get the same ones. I kind of spice it up, but if this is the cheapest, I should just keep buying this one because it tastes all the same.
I think we got to start reading the price labels, eh?
Definitely need to start doing that.
If they did, they'd find that this brand of dried mango gives a nice little saving. The Flatties love snacking together, but cooking together in the kitchen, not so much. But that's all about to change as Ben and Gabby get stuck into the next recipe.
What are we cooking?
Mike's chicken larb and lettuce cups and toasted rice.
Interesting.
Yeah, larb sounds very interesting. I don't think I've ever had it before.
Larb is a fresh salad dish you'll find on the menu in most Thai restaurants, and it's easy to make at home. Start by toasting the rice in a dry frying pan. Next up, get chopping the onion.
Do you cry a lot?
I'll leave that job up to you, and I'll just read what else we have to do.
Once the rice is golden, tip it out of the fry pan and set aside to cool a bit. It may smoke a little.
Benjamin!
After the smoke alarm gets a reset, Gabby and Ben push on with chopping garlic and chilli. Get half of the onion frying in a small pan until crispy.
This is so strange. I don't think we've ever cooked together, Ben. Emerson will be proud.
And in a larger pan, cook the rest of the onion with the chilli and garlic.
Lots of flavour.
Once the onions have softened, add the chicken mince and brown.
The coriander smells so good.
When the chicken is browned, add fish sauce, brown sugar and lemon juice for that distinctive salty, sweet, sour Thai flavour. Crush the toasted rice into a fine powder known as khao kua. This is a staple ingredient in Thai cuisine.
I don't think you need to go to the gym this week. You're using so much muscle.
Finally, add in coriander stems along with chopped mint, then the powdered rice to add a textural element to the larb.
I don't want to miss the bowl.
Yeah, don't you dare miss that bowl.
Oh, no, I did.
What's going on in here?
Oh, hello.
Well,
I've seen you two in the kitchen together before.
Never.
We've made you a delicious dish.
Oh, finally, I've been waiting 5 months for this.
I hope you're so excited.
So excited. This is what I expect to come home to every night.
Yeah, well, you'll be coming home to this 1 out of 3 nights.
Chicken larb is another great assemble-yourself meal, so it's ideal for nights when Flatties are arriving home at different times.
Yeah, ladies first.
Just serve up the chicken mixture in a lettuce leaf with cucumber, fresh chilli, coriander and fried onion.
Cheers.
Cheers to chicken.
You wouldn't want to eat these on a first date.
I think if you were cooking this for someone on their first date, I think they're already winning at the fact they've got you cooking on the first date. Nice and crisp.
No, I really like it. I think the flavours are so good.
You've done good.
I think we should cook together more often, Ben.
I think we should.
That's another meal to add to the flat rotation, and at $3.60 a serve, cheap eats never looked so good. We're helping a trio of first-time flatters to eat well together for less. Mike's helping Ben cook a classic student staple, pasta, and he's upping the nutrition by using clams that are loaded with heaps of iron and protein. Although we may have a small problem.
Do you like seafood?
No. Terrified of seafood.
Terrified of seafood?
Yes.
This is actually probably quite a good entry into seafood eating, okay? Because clams themselves are sweet, they're quite small, and they're not over fishy. And for the cost that you're paying, it's a great dish for you to have. Shall we do it?
Let's go.
Right, so I'll put you on clams. No.
Let's ease Ben into this just a little bit and start with getting the pasta on the boil.
We're going to do some courgette ribbons with a peeler because this is going to be like you've got more pasta, but it's vegetable pasta.
And there is plenty more veg to pack into this meal.
So we've got tomatoes, courgettes, next up, some kale. We want the nice tender leaves, just because we're going to cook it for a really short period of time.
Chop the kale finely, then you'll need a bit of garlic, Italian parsley and the zest of a lemon.
Parsley is great for seafood and meats because it really lifts the flavour.
Now for the part Ben's not so keen on.
Trick to cooking clams is to get a pot with a lid, put it onto the element, get it really hot, drop your clams in without any liquid, and then get some water or some wine, pour that in, shut the lid straight away.
Okay.
What that will do will just instantly create steam and it will shock these guys into opening up straight away.
Okay.
Do it, my friend. In water. Look at that.
Wow.
Woo-hoo. So it's kind of like popcorn. You know, you put it into a hot pan. Once it gets to that temperature, they'll all go pop, 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 pop.
So when the clams have all gone pop, 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 drain the cooking liquid through a sieve lined with a clean cloth to filter out any sand or grit, as the liquid itself is pure flavour gold.
Do you want to try a little bit?
Not particularly. Oh.
Go on, go on. Give it a whirl. I'll do it with you, okay? You ready? Here we go. Here we go, here we go. A smidgen. Yeah, that's all you need.
No.
No?
Not me. This is not a fear factor.
Okay, let me finish the dish and then we can try it again.
The clam juice goes back into the pan along with all the veggies to cook through.
Lovely.
Then add the pasta, give it a toss, and put the cooked clams back in. For the final touch, it's a grating of pecorino cheese and you're ready to serve.
It smells so good.
Should we try it?
Yeah.
I'm excited to see Ben eat seafood.
Yeah, me too.
It's the moment of truth. Will Ben try an actual clam?
That's so good.
Oh.
The flavour may surprise you.
Everything's a winner.
Oh. I don't really like the texture, but I couldn't taste a lot of it.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't taste like a lot.
So, apart from the clams, are you enjoying the dish?
It's actually quite nice. It has nice balance of flavours.
A lot of that flavour of that dish comes from the clams themselves.
So
you could just put the clams aside.
I'll eat your clams.
I'll compromise and gift you my clams.
Oh, thanks so much.
Oh, sharing is caring. And even better, this flat family meal comes in at just $6.60 a serve.
Eating together as a family this way with one meal, it's cheaper. It's better for all of you.
We love it.
There's less wastage in the fridge because you're using a lot more produce of the same sort of produce.
Baby steps for Ben when it comes to trying seafood, and he's not alone in getting a little green around the gills when it comes to kai moana. But is he really missing out? Nutritionist Amanda Bryan gives us a deep dive.
A lot of Kiwis are not sold on seafood. Should New Zealanders be eating more seafood?
Fish is an important part of our diet. Only 40% of people are eating fish or seafood on a regular basis. And the benefits to eating fish are they're a great source of protein, they're low in saturated fats, and you can actually have a bigger portion size. So the recommendation for having chicken or red meat is to have a portion that's about the size of your palm and the thickness. But for fish, you can include your whole fingers as well. So that's a fillet.
Wow.
And that's because it's lower in saturated fat. Diets like the Mediterranean diet, they include a lot of fish as well as fruit, vegetable and legumes, and that type of eating pattern is associated with a lower risk of heart disease, diabetes, cancers. And if we take a look at the tinned fish here, especially the ones that have bones in them, so like salmon and sardines, that's actually a source of calcium as well, and they can be a more affordable option as well, and perhaps less intimidating than having to fillet a whole fish.
But filleting a fish is actually quite easy.
Yeah.
Why don't you show us how to do it then?
The challenge.
Come on, bro. You're in.
Let's do it.
You're in.
So the first cut here, up the top of the head, down to that bottom fin. You want to cut just behind that fin there. So what you do is you actually hold it on that bone, on the centre skeleton, and you just push down and it flexes flat, and that allows you to cut nice and close all the way down your fillet. Then you go through the bottom, cut all the way to the tail. So at this point here, you hold on to that bottom tail and you cut up towards the head. And then that's your first fillet done, off, clean. And then the other side is pretty much the same. It's just slightly in reverse.
Now, as part of a balanced diet for a family, how often should Kiwis be eating fish and seafood?
So for heart health, we recommend that Kiwis try and have fish and seafood twice a week. Or if you're not already having any fish, at least trying to have it once a week.
So look at that, beautiful fish fillet.
It is beautiful.
To help make that a complete meal, what I would do is just pan fry it with a little bit of butter, serve it up with salad, a drizzle of lemon, some potatoes on the side, and there you go.
That's pretty good.
While fish may be an acquired taste, most of us are chocoholics. Brand loyal Ben's favourite, peppermint chocolate, is next on the food swap list.
Oh, loves the mint choc.
We've swapped his usual brand out. Will it still go down a treat?
This is definitely not Whittaker's. You can tell.
You can
By
tell.
the squares.
Yeah.
Mm.
Do you like it?
I definitely don't mind it. Like, I would swap it out if it was cheaper.
Yeah.
I don't think there's going to be much difference health-wise because chocky is chocky.
Chocky is chocky.
And we can chalk up another saving on the weekly shop. It's been a big week for the Flatties, but it's not over yet. There's one more recipe for them to try, and this time the trio will be cooking together.
We're making Ganesh's lamb moussaka.
What's a moussaka?
I don't know.
Like a Greek lasagna, except there's no pasta in it, so it's eggplant instead.
Oh, of course Gabby knows. She's so talented.
Time to get cooking. First up, slice the eggplant lengthways.
Wow, look at this teamwork.
Layer onto an oven tray and pop into the oven to bake. While the eggplant is in the oven, get some potatoes on the boil. Next, cook onion and garlic in a pan until softened, and then add lamb mince to brown. Add in some smoked paprika and mixed herbs. Then a tin of tomatoes and leave it to simmer.
Delish.
Next, make a white sauce. When the potatoes are tender, slice them about 1 centimetre thick and you're ready to start layering. Potatoes first, then eggplant and half the meat mixture.
It's looking good, guys.
Thanks, doll.
Repeat the layers one more time with the remaining ingredients and top
Wow.
with bechamel.
Look at that.
Finish up with a couple of extra eggplant slices and some panko crumbs.
Yummy, yummy. Right, should we pop her in the oven?
Let's do it.
And there are some special guests on tonight's invite list.
We've invited our mums over.
We thought, why not show them our new cooking skills?
Yeah, have a big family dinner.
Time to serve up this moussaka masterpiece.
What do we got here?
Yum.
Really good. So hungry.
What do you guys think of it?
Well, it looks amazing. Delicious.
We're actually trained chefs now.
Yeah.
You're lucky you got the invite.
I know, we're grateful. And we're hungry. Let's get on with it. Yeah, well done.
So do you guys like what we've cooked?
I definitely think it's something we could cook again. Very proud of us as a family.
Are you guys impressed with our handiwork?
I am so impressed.
Well, it's nice you've actually cooked a meal together.
We have lots we can wow you with.
Ben cooked us a clam one the other night.
I think you Snapchatted me and I said,
picture of it.
how on earth did you afford that? Because I thought it looked like so expensive.
Yeah, it was more food for less.
Great job.
Cheers!
It's the final day at the student flat before their Eat Well for Less graduation. Have Mike and Ganesh done enough to school these flatties on budget-friendly, shared flat meals?
Really hope that they love those recipes. They were simple enough for them to cook them all as a family.
Totally. But I'm really excited about these swaps, and I think they're going to be shocked at how much we save them.
With Emerson on a nursing placement, Ben and Gabby find out their results.
Hey guys.
Hello.
How do you feel?
Feeling good.
Feeling
It's been a great week.
And the recipes.
The recipes.
Tell us about them.
They're amazing.
The chicken lettuce cup, big winner.
Fantastic.
It feels a lot better, more rewarding.
What about the swaps?
Oh, I'm excited for those.
Shall we do it?
Let's do it.
Who's the chocolate lover? That's you, isn't it, Ben?
Me.
It is. I tried a little though.
What do we think of it?
Like, I would swap it out if it was cheaper.
Yeah.
Chocky is chocky. I could tell it was different.
Did we swap it? Yes, we did. Liked it?
I did like it.
Like that?
Ooh,
Wow.
that's a lot for chocolate.
That's a good saving.
Yeah.
This is a slightly smaller block, but, you know, when you open a block of chocolate...
You always want to finish it.
Exactly. So a smaller block, lesser price, not a bad thing. Keeper?
For sure.
Goodie.
What did we think of the aioli?
The aioli definitely tastes different. It'll be so embarrassing if it's the same one though. I thought it tasted different.
Guess what? It was.
Ah.
No saving on this end, but it's got half the fat.
That's good.
This is a keeper?
I think so. It was nice and creamy, so definitely.
Excellent.
Emerson's dried mango is next.
If this is the cheapest, I should just keep buying this one because it tastes all the same.
She said she'll be happy eating that one.
Well, guess what? We did swap it out. And look at that.
Yeah, I think Emerson would want to swap that one out.
Fantastic. That's a good swap.
Salmon, what about the one that you tried?
It seems kind of like a lot more thicker and more orange. I liked it. I just want to see how the packaging's like. Oh.
It is the same brand. Bigger packet, and you save.
Wow, that's a lot.
That's per 100 grams.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's a big saving, yeah.
You gonna go with it?
I'll try it, yes.
So what did you think of the salsa?
I don't think I like it as much as the usual one, but if we're saving money, I could be convinced.
Did we swap it?
Yes, we did.
Ooh.
Look at this.
Wow.
We would have never gone for that in the supermarket.
That's right, because you were used to what you were used to. Can you get used to that saving?
Yeah, I think we all agree if it was cheaper, then why not?
And what about the oil you've been cooking with all week?
We can't cook with extra virgin olive oil, so I think he definitely swapped it out.
We did swap it. But the big thing here is the price.
That is a lot.
Keeper?
Keeper.
For sure, a keeper.
Big saving. Okay, team. So Emerson's not here. However, between all three of you, you spent $824 a week on your shop and takeaways.
That's a lot of money.
A lot.
But there is good news. If you stick with the swaps that you've agreed to and start to cook more as a flat.
Totally. And takeaways twice a week.
If you do all those three things, you can save $299 a week.
Wow.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
That's basically 2 of our rent.
Yeah.
Paid.
That is a lot of money. That's almost $16,000 a year.
When you put it that way, it's shocking to hear.
Now, if you really want to do this, you've got to get organized.
And the other thing, you've got to start looking at your prices, particularly for your luxury items.
Exactly. So brands-wise, if you start looking at prices and not worry so much about the brands, those savings are going to be real.
They will be.
They will really help us out in the long run.
All right, I think these guys are going to do it.
It's awesome.
They're going to do it. All right, high five it. High five it. Love you guys.
You do have to keep to it, though.
We will.
We will.
We will.
We'll make sure Emerson does too.
Nice one.
I think we went into this not expecting to be able to save that much.
Yeah, 16 grand altogether is a lot. Like 5 grand per person even. That's a lot of money.
It went well,
Yeah, they got a good outcome.
and good people.
Exactly. Were you like that? Did you have a flat like that?
We had a flat like that, but I can tell you, we never ate Scotch fillet.
Exactly. And we didn't have furniture to sit on. Those guys are flash.
You had no furniture. You must have had furniture.
Just the toilet seat.